Howdy do! Hey there! I just found this. It just came out in my market, as it were. Humboldt Brewing Company, 500 BC, Double India Pale Ale, 8.3%. Let me show you that bottle real good there. In HD. Ooh-wee, whoop-de-whoop-de. Anyways, I digress. Let me read a touch from their website as I get it ready to pop. I've heard that these are actually brewed by Firestone Walker, which would make sense because if you can see the top, they're wrapped exactly the same way as their bombers. So let me open this bad boy up. It says it's a limited release style Double India Pale Ale, 8%, 8.3%, 80 IBUs. We pop her and pour, and I'll read a little more from their website. That's enough to get her started, don't you think? Look at that. Okay, well, their website says, the survey says, their website says, pours a golden color with a thick, effervescent, off-white head. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. Dry hopped with Cascade, Chinook, and Centennial CTZ. Can be stored in a cool 50 to 55 dark place to enjoy tomorrow. Okay, well, there you go. This is probably a little colder than that. I did not have it in the fridge, but it was probably a little colder than that anyway. Oh, wow. Gorgeous aromas. I mean, big juniper-esque notes. Pine-esque. There's some citrus for sure. Also getting some sweet kind of molasses-like notes. Well, let's take a drink, shall we? This one is new to me. Oh yeah, that's remarkably balanced. Yeah, here's the thing. I can already tell you right up front that hopheads may not. It's good. The flavors are perfect. Everything is nice. Hopheads may kind of shy away from it because it doesn't whack you in the head with hops, as many double imperial IPAs today tend to. And by the aroma, I really expected it to whack me in the head because the aroma is huge. It's sharp. It's stinging. And you get all the flavors that are on the aroma. You certainly get the pine. You certainly get a lot of big citrus. I'm also getting those sweetness notes. I'm getting in the form of brown sugar-esque quality. Maybe some molasses. Wow, it's very interesting. If this is brewed by Firestone Walker, which I do believe it is, the obvious question that someone is going to ask me, which I don't know the answer to, is it similar to their Double Jack, or is it comparable to? And the honest truth is, it's been a couple years since I've had that beer. I really couldn't tell you, to be honest. However, I'm thinking no. My recollection of that beer was completely different than what I'm drinking here. However, I've got to buy that one. It's been at least 2 years since I've had it. I really don't have a recollection. But I know that is the obvious question, because that is the question I would ask somebody. Is it just the Double Jack with a different label, or is it a different beer altogether? I believe it's a different beer altogether. But without having that Double Jack right here side by side, I really don't know. It's pleasantly malty. There is enough hops to let you know you're drinking a double IPA, but it's not as one-sided as most of the current crop of double IPAs or imperial IPAs are, if that makes sense to you. And it does have, there is some sweetness in there that kind of balances out those hops. So if you're one of those folks that want to be slapped in the noggin with your hops, this one probably isn't going to be for you. But it is solid. My biggest gripe with it isn't the flavor, it's the price. It runs $7.99 a bomber. I think that's a little stinging to me. because, well, mostly because there are so many double imperial IPAs on the market that for me to want to buy it again, it doesn't have that one thing that makes me want to grab it one more time for $8 a bomber. Hey, I'm Dom the Beer Whisperer. I gotta go.